up at night, yeah. Make all the demons quiet, yeah. We were built to thrive, yeah. I think that we've all had enough. What keeps you up at night, yeah. Make all the demons quiet, yeah. We were built to thrive, yeah. I think that we've all had enough. Oh, yeah, I think that we've all had enough. Sick of dealing with the old plan. They know that we're calling it wrong. You got me like, oh yeah, I think that we've all had enough. Sick of dealing with the old plan. They know that we're calling it wrong. Hey, it's too late to try to go contain it. A generation fueled by creation. We live lives on a small screen nation. We control the airwaves, no negotiation. I refuse to think we need saving. Something good will come from creation. And when we think that the world is too anxious, we'll adapt, evolve, survive and save it. What keeps you up at night, yeah. Make all the demons quiet, yeah. We were built to thrive, yeah. I think that we've all
Hot sauce. With the introduction of our new patent-pending 10X Gen 2 technology, the Gamo Swarm Fusion delivers enhanced performance for hunting and pest control. The Swarm Fusion enables you to shoot up to 10 pellets without reloading. Simply break the barrel and fire for lightning-quick follow-up shots. The new Gamo Swarm Fusion 10X Gen 2 air rifle offers next-level power and performance. It features Gamo's most powerful technologies, like the new 10X Gen 2 Quick Shot technology that enables you to shoot up to 10 pellets without reloading. Simply break the barrel and fire for lightning-quick follow-up shots. This new generation 10X includes our revolutionary new horizontal magazine integration, making it lighter, more compact, and low profile. The second generation 10X offers a smoother operation and improved accuracy. The 10X Quick Shot technology has been rated between 4 and 5 stars by consumers at top major online stores. The 10X Quick Shot technology is that strong, and this year is coming stronger than ever with the next generation 10X. The Swarm Fusion 10X Gen 2 also features other technologies, like the IGT gas cylinder, allowing it to deliver 1,300 feet per second in .177 and 975 feet per second in .22 caliber. The Swarm Fusion 10X Gen 2 features the quietest technology from Gamo, the Whisper Fusion, a double integrated sound moderator that compresses and prevents the noise expansion. The CAT trigger, or custom action trigger, enables you to independently adjust the first and second stages to your personal preference. The recoil reducing rail, or RRR, was developed to subdue the taxing stresses placed on your scope from the intense recoil of air guns and high-powered rifles. Thanks to this revolutionary technology, recoil stresses are reduced by almost 100%. The new Gamo Swarm Fusion is the next generation 10X Quick Shot Swarm Rifle, fully featured to deliver outstanding performance.
I'm Kyle with Imrex, and here are a few tips to ensure the performance of your Gauntlet 30 after unboxing. The first thing you want to do is to just look at the gun overall and make sure there's no defects, or make sure there's no screws loose, or make sure that your barrel isn't bent. The second thing you want to do is take your supplied Allen key and ensure that the degas port is tight. Just insert it, give it a twist, make sure it's tight. The next thing you want to do is ensure your bottle is tight. The best way to do this is to remove the 3 screws that hold the fore end in place and just ensure that the bottle is tight. When you're removing the top 2 screws, just be careful not to scratch the barrel shroud. You could use a long handled Allen key. That's the best tool to use. It's 2.5 millimeters. Once the screws are removed, the fore end slides off, and you'll just tighten your tank. This tank is tight, so you'll notice tight is in this orientation. Just back it off until your gauge and your fill port are horizontal. Then you'll slide the fore end back on and reinsert the 3 screws. It's kind of a tedious part. You want to Once you get the forearm back on the gun, the first step to filling is to remove the dust cap. So once you've removed the dust cap on the fill port, you need to cock the gun, make sure it's pointing in a safe direction and not loaded. What this does is take the pressure off the valve and allows the tank to fill. Next, you will attach your hose from your tank or compressor to the fill port on the gun. Once it's attached, give it a little tug to make sure that it is tight. Then turn the gun over to where you can see the gauge and begin to fill your gun. Once your gun is filled to no more than 4,500 PSI, you're now ready for action. Cut off your air supply, bleed your fill line, and disconnect your fill hose from your gun. Be sure to reinsert your dust cap on the fill port. So the next thing you want to do, if you're not going to use your gun at the time, is to decock it. To do this, point it in a safe direction, take your bolt, hold it back, fire the gun, let the bolt down slowly. So now the gun is safe, decocked, and it'll be ready whenever you are. Thanks for watching. Enjoy your Gauntlet 30.
It's a little intimidating to be going after North America's largest mammal with an air gun. But when you think about the ballistics, you think about the energy, you think about the fact that it's a 50 caliber, it's a little bit more calming. Doesn't matter how big it is, if a shot is well placed, whether it's a small projectile or a very large projectile, if it's placed properly, whatever it is eventually going to go down. The placement is key, but then after the shot is placed, the shot has to have enough energy to pass through to the point where it's going to do terminal damage. And that is a concern, especially when you get into larger mammals with big bone structures. Fortunately, with the bison, the hammer performed beyond my expectations, frankly, because I've done bison before with bows and with handguns and with rifles, and if you do a vital shot, typically, the bison's going to linger because the lungs are so big. But we were 3 minutes, maybe 4 at the absolute tops, and it was down and done. Are you kidding me? Did that really just happen? With an air gun? And you know, then I'm a kid. It's like, really? I can't believe that just happened, even though all the science is there. When you're behind the gun, it's like, is this really gonna work? You know what? It really does work. And that is why I am 100% confident I can take this to something that's meaner than a bison and do the same thing. And I've done this for 20 years, and I'm stunned, I'm shocked, and that doesn't happen in the outdoors for me very often. This is a red letter day. You know, we've been to Africa, we've done plains game, we've come back to North America, now we've done the largest animal in North America. Now we're going to go to Africa and we're going to do a Cape Buffalo. And I can tell you right now, unequivocally, as long as I'm alive, we're going to be doing a Cape Buffalo in Africa, because that's the next step up. And I am convinced by the bison that there's enough gun there to take a Cape Buffalo. And I don't do dangerous things. I do things that are dangerous with an element of caution, a lot of caution. And if I thought this was a stunt, I wouldn't be doing it. I've got a baby at home. She needs a dad. I don't have any concern about that. That gun is going to do the job. There's just no question now, and there shouldn't be any question with anybody because this video just proves it, that this gun will do what it's supposed to do, when it's supposed to do, and do it in a very effective manner.
All right, it's time for a gun review here on American Air Gunner, and this is a gun review we've all been waiting for. I'm here with Jim Chapman, and of course I had to come find him out in the wilderness somewhere because you can't tie this guy down. He's always out hunting or doing something fun. So Jim, how we doing, man?
Doing great, Rossi. How are you?
Tell me about it. Say it's true. Tell me it's true.
It finally got here.
got
We've been waiting for so long. Yeah, this is the first production air shotgun.
Boom! An air shotgun. What?
Air Venturi has come out with a gun they call the Wing Shot.
Okay.
This actually gun has evolved from the big bore. They put on a smooth bore barrel and a beaded front sight, like a shotgun.
Right.
They're doing some more work on the stock. This isn't the completed stock. They're going to go with the straight wrist shotgun style stock on this. But this gun is shooting a shotgun shell that they've made on a 3D printer for the initial run for us to use today.
No way.
Yeah, check that out.
A 3D printer.
Yeah.
That stuff still blows my mind. It's like magic to me.
Number 7 shot.
Okay, so what, there's about, what, 30 or so little BBs in there?
Yeah, yeah. I mean, it's holding a pretty tight pattern out to about 20, 25 yards.
Okay. So now you're the first person to really get out and able to test it, right?
I'm the first one who's hunted with it. I've been looking at prototypes for the last 6 or 7 months.
Okay.
But this is the first time to get out and actually use it for hunting.
What's different between what you need for a regular air gun and then what you need for a shotgun?
Well, they're using the same valving system with it. They use the same loading port. But what they've done is they removed the front sight, the rail that's used for a scope. They've taken off the front sight blade and they've machined this down. They put on the bead.
Okay.
Put on a smooth bore barrel, for shotgun rather than a rifle.
Sure.
Smooth bore. Essentially, that's about it. Now, the other changes, the cosmetic changes that we'll see coming out of it, again, will be what happens with the stock.
Okay.
You know, shotguns don't have a pistol grip as a rule. They've got a straight wrist. They don't have a raised comb. And you're not using a scope, so you really don't want a raised comb.
Right.
So we're going to work around that today. But I've seen the prototypes, and it's nice. It'll take you back to your Winchester shotgun. But they're starting the production run pretty soon.
Okay.
So we'll be seeing them hit the market. Oh, yeah.
Come on, Jim. Come on.
Take it.
I love this though, Wing Shot right there. Nice etching, got the birds in there. I mean, this is great for somewhere like this. It looks like this is a place, I mean, I'm just seeing billions of birds around here. This looks like this is the prime thing where you don't have to wait and then make sure the bird doesn't move and it's just sitting there and get a headshot. You can get it humanely with this with a little bit of movement.
Yeah, and I'm anxious because we're sitting here talking and I'm watching these birds shooting over our heads as we're going.
The guy loves to hunt. So, all right, can we give it a spin? Can we take a shot, see what kind of pattern it looks like?
Yeah,
or?
why don't we take it out? We'll shoot at a target. Well, let's do 20 and 25 yards, see how it patterns, because that's where we're probably going to be getting the shot at the birds.
Air rifle shotgun. Let's take a shot at it, will you? Shall we?
Let's go.
All right. All right, so Jim, we're taking a shot here. We got 20 yards. Now, what should I expect from this? What am I looking for? What kind of pattern should I expect from this shotgun?
I put the bead up a little bit over the center bullseye, and I would expect to get about a 6 to maybe 8 inch spread on the shot. And a pretty decent pattern within that.
Yeah?
Yeah, should be quite a few pellets within 6 to 8 inch diameter.
Okay.
Okay. Yep, that's it, full cock on it. Okay, so shot a little low.
Like, how does the shotgun concept work with an air gun?
It's got a cap in the back. The pellets go in. The cap seals it back in. When this shoots forward, the container part of it, this rounded part, is blown out. It probably drops off.
Okay.
And the pellets continue onward.
Go a little higher this time.
There you go.
Woo! Woo! Air gun shotgun.
Come on, let's go check this out.
Yeah, let's do.
Now that's a pretty good pattern.
So, okay, that's a little broader than you were first expecting, right? You were thinking a little.
It's opened up more than when I tried one of the earlier prototypes. But I'm not complaining about that. 20 yards or so, we're a little past 20 yards.
Yeah.
If you were taking a dove in this area that you were aiming,
sure,
you'd be a little low, but had it gone up a little higher. So maybe that's what we need to look at, is what our hold is as the birds are coming in. Well, still, that's good. That's a nice pattern.
Regardless, it's awesome. It's an air gun shotgun. I know this is a prototype, it's just getting started, but how consistent, what kind of problems are you running into with this type of gun? Anything severe or just working out kinks?
Yeah, look, if you're used to wing shooting with a shotgun, this has a lower velocity. When you start to try to take passing shots, figuring out the lead is different.
Okay.
There are things like that. The density is a little less.
Okay.
But I think really what I'm seeing right here, I'm pretty happy with. I feel pretty good going out after some birds.
Guys, there it is, the first ever production air gun shotgun, the Wing Shot. Coming your way eventually, but just know you saw it first right here on American Air Gunner. Go to our website, AmericanAirGunner.com, to find out more information about it.
Let's go shoot.
Let's do it.
Hello everybody, today we're going to take a look at the Gamo Urban 22, and it's one heck of an air gun. This is a very compact air gun. Even with the full cam suppressor, it's very short. It makes it great for taking out into the woods hunting or shooting in your backyard. It's not overly long, it goes nice in a rifle case. Just everything about the form factor in this gun I really love. The stock, the very solid composite all-weather stock. It doesn't feel cheap, doesn't feel hollow, it feels really good in the hand. This is a bolt action rifle, comes with a 10-shot magazine. Now this is chambered for 22 cal, and the Urban 22 is only in 22 caliber. But you get 10 shots per magazine, and you get about 30 shots per fill. Shot count, like I just mentioned, is about 30 shots per fill, and it stays relatively even, given this has the BSA fast strike valve in it. It's not regulated, but it's very, very consistent, even though it's not regulated. We're shooting today here at 45 yards, and we're getting groups like that. And that's really something special in an air gun that's sitting at right around that $400 price range. You know, as we're wrapping up this quick look at the Urban 22, there's one thing I forgot to mention, and that's its trigger. It has Gamo's custom action trigger, which breaks at under 2 pounds. Now that's out of the box. No tweaking, no tuning, it just works. So again, let's go ahead and wrap this up. Gamo Urban 22, 22 caliber, 22-ish foot-pounds of energy, suppressed, super quiet air gun. The stock is very lightweight, it's compact, it's perfect whether you're shooting in the backyard or you're taking out into the woods to go do some small game hunting. It's a really, really good option for any of those things you want to do. My name is Rick Utzer with Airgun Web and Airgun Web TV. Thanks for watching.